What if I told you there was an asset that has turned more ordinary people into millionaires in the last decade than almost anything else in history? Bitcoin has created a new class of millionaires, people who saw the potential early, positioned themselves correctly, and rode the wave as digital currency transformed the financial landscape. The question isn't whether Bitcoin will create more millionaires, it's whether you will be one of them. I'm going to share the top 5 proven strategies to become a Bitcoin millionaire, ranked from good to best. And by the end, I'll reveal why one method in particular gives you an unfair advantage that most people completely miss. So let's count them down. Coming in at number 5 is earning Bitcoin directly through your work. Instead of getting paid in dollars and then converting to Bitcoin, more people are cutting out the middleman and earning Bitcoin directly. Platforms like Bitwage let you receive part or all of your salary in Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency job boards connect you with employers who pay in Bitcoin, and freelance marketplaces are seeing more clients offering to pay in crypto. The advantage here is obvious. You're building your Bitcoin position without needing to invest cash up front. You're essentially dollar cost averaging with your labor instead of your savings. Let's say you earn just $1,000 worth of Bitcoin per month. At around 100K per coin, that's 0.01 BTC monthly. Over 5 years, that's 0.6 Bitcoin, which could be worth substantially more in the future. The downside is this method is directly tied to your time. You're trading hours for Bitcoin, which limits your upside to how much you can work. Number 4 on our list is building a business that generates Bitcoin. This strategy takes the previous one and adds leverage. Instead of trading your time directly for Bitcoin, you're building systems that can generate Bitcoin while you sleep. This could be an e-commerce store that accepts and keeps Bitcoin, a membership site priced in Bitcoin, or consulting services catered to the crypto industry. The magic happens when you price your products or services in dollars but accept payment in Bitcoin. As Bitcoin appreciates against the dollar, your effective revenue increases. Imagine you sell a digital product for $200 and you get 10 sales per month paid in Bitcoin. That's about 0.02 BTC monthly at current prices. But you're not just accumulating Bitcoin, you're building a business asset that can grow independently of Bitcoin's price. The limitation is building a successful business takes significant time and effort. It's not the fastest path for most people. Coming in at number 3, the classic strategy is buying Bitcoin and holding on to it for the long term. This is how most Bitcoin millionaires have been created so far. They bought Bitcoin early or during market downturns and simply held on through the volatility. Bitcoin has gone through multiple market cycles, each time reaching new highs that seemed impossible before. $10,000 invested during the 2020 crash, when Bitcoin dropped below $5,000, would have been worth over $120,000 at the 2021 highs. The strategy here is simple. You accumulate Bitcoin regularly through dollar cost averaging or make larger purchases during market crashes. Investing just $100 per week in Bitcoin over the past 5 years, regardless of price, would have turned approximately $26,000 into a 6-figure portfolio. The challenge with this is you need capital to invest, and you're buying Bitcoin at retail prices, so you're paying the full market rate for every Satoshi, which limits your potential returns compared to our top 2 strategies. The runner-up at number 2 is investing in Bitcoin-focused startups and companies. This strategy offers tremendous leverage for those with capital to invest, and instead of just buying Bitcoin directly, you're actually buying equity in companies building infrastructure for the Bitcoin economy. Think exchanges, payment processors, custody solutions, mining operations, and other types of financial services. These companies can grow exponentially as Bitcoin adoption increases. An early $50,000 investment in companies like Coinbase or Block, formerly Square, or other mining companies could have multiplied many times over, potentially creating returns that far exceed simply holding Bitcoin. The downside is that this strategy requires significant capital and likely access to private investment opportunities and the ability to identify promising companies early on. It's not accessible to everyone, and it comes with additional risks beyond just Bitcoin's price volatility. And now, the number 1 strategy and my personal choice for becoming a Bitcoin millionaire is professional Bitcoin mining. Why does mining take the top spot? Because it's the only way to acquire Bitcoin at a discount to market prices. When you mine Bitcoin, you're essentially producing it at a cost lower than the market price. While everyone else is paying retail, miners are getting Bitcoin at wholesale prices. Here's how it works. Instead of buying Bitcoin at $100,000, a well-run mining operation might produce it at an effective cost of $50,000 to $60,000. That's an immediate 40 to 50% discount compared to buying it on an exchange. But the advantages don't stop there. Professional Bitcoin mining offers incredible tax advantages. Unlike simply buying Bitcoin, mining equipment can actually be depreciated, often within the first year through bonus depreciation. This creates a significant tax shield that can save high-income professionals and business owners tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes. Modern professional mining is also truly passive. With the right partner, you never touch a piece of equipment or write a line of code. Everything is handled for you while you receive Bitcoin regularly. Beyond the financial benefits, mining positions you at the intersection of two unstoppable trends: the digitization of money and the transformation of our energy grid. Bitcoin mining helps monetize wasted energy, creating a more efficient system while generating value 24/7. But there's a critical distinction. Amateur mining, or buying equipment on your own and trying to run it from your garage, is not the way to go. Professional mining operations are going to offer institutional-grade facilities with purpose-built infrastructure, as well as expert management by experienced professionals, strategic equipment selection and deployment, a tax-optimized structure for maximum advantages, and complete transparency in reporting. At Abundant Minds, we built exactly this type of premium operation. Our clients are generating significant passive income without touching a single piece of equipment, while enjoying tax advantages that simply aren't available through other Bitcoin acquisition strategies. What makes this strategy even more powerful right now is where we are in the cycle. We just went through a Bitcoin halving in the spring of 2024. When the reward for mining each block was cut in half. Historically, each halving has triggered a new bull market within 12 to 18 months as that reduced supply meets growing demand. And we're in that critical window right now where significant price appreciation typically occurs. This creates a perfect opportunity for miners because you can acquire Bitcoin at a discount during this post-halving period, benefit from potentially increased mining profitability as Bitcoin's price rises in the coming months. We're now seeing the effects of unprecedented adoption from institutions and governments. The establishment of America's strategic Bitcoin reserve by President Trump this year has already begun to influence markets as forward-thinking investors realize what this means. Bitcoin has become a critical strategic asset for the future of finance. The combination of these factors creates a unique opportunity window that we're right in the middle of. Those who position themselves correctly now can still benefit tremendously from what's unfolding. While all 5 strategies that we've discussed can work, professional Bitcoin mining stands above the rest because it combines multiple advantages. Acquiring Bitcoin at a discount to market prices, significant tax advantages through equipment depreciation, true passive income requiring no technical knowledge, strategic positioning ahead of the halving cycle, participation in the future of both finance and energy. So if you're serious about building Bitcoin wealth, then check us out at Abundant Minds. Remember, Bitcoin has already created thousands of millionaires. The question is whether you'll be positioned correctly for the next wave.